Hey guys, welcome welcome to episode number 13 this week for Final Fantasy Tactics, guys. Um I know it's been nearly like a month, I mean just about a month since we haven't done an episode, with you guys in the chat today. But it's only been, I wanna say, guys, this game is still gonna be long term. As I said, it's been quite some time since we haven't done an episode of Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, ever since Christmas time from last year. And, just keep something much more attached, as you guys can see. But other than that, guys, you guys always have your king and your luckiest man with you. Also, guys, your first place winner, back to back. Guys, just to protect our sport. But on that, guys, today's date, it is January 22nd, 2026. Now I know you guys want to see what's been going on. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of things going on since, guys, despite the fact what's been going on with work, what's going on with the other stuff in hand, or you're talking about the other stuff in need.
Welcome.
I want to say nothing else has been bothering. Nothing else has been, been questionable as much. Or it's just looking to see what's right and what's wrong. But it's been quite some time. Now, the last time we live streamed, guys, with your two-time first place winner was exactly.
Oh, catch your eye.
It was when we recently did a series premiere of Elden Ring 2 this past Saturday. So it also happens a lot. So, but as far as anything else, nothing else has been bad or anything. I took on Chief yesterday, so
May I help?
Chief overall was good. Got tipped a couple bucks coming out of work, and just keep everything else straightened out for a while, and just keep everything else at a skill level, and just keep something much more attached. But nothing else would really be, terrible or pretty much lousy, or when you talk about being mistaken. So you guys get the idea. But other than that, guys, since everything else has been carried, I will be back with nice people at Chief, and guys, with your king and your luckiest man by tomorrow. So so we want to keep ourselves warm, keep everybody else attached, and comfortable, and do what we gotta do for each other. Now, what I mean by that, guys, is
if you say so.
You guys understand what's gonna be going on this weekend. Well, But to be open and honest, guys, we're supposed to get a lot of snow on Sunday, so whatever you guys do, if you guys are going to be out and about, please be careful. I don't want you guys to really, I don't want us to have you guys get, be frozen, because that's not the best thing you guys want to do. So, for the first time today, guys, as we haven't done an episode for a while, I'd like to introduce you to something interesting. We actually have a dragon here. His name is Arceus, Achaios. So if you look at this dragon, he's pretty much all green. And you guys look at a lot of dragons, they're pretty much use whatever they can use, and they do not have any subclasses, but especially with one sizable ability. But pretty much one attack ability, if you will, and that would just be, if you guys look at him, he would only have charge. So the thing about charge, guys, it does state the following: it actually changes forward to attack some sort of positive or negative unit. So you guys want to be careful of that too. Yeah, guys, good Chief yesterday. That I can tell you right now. But other than that, guys, I'll be back with Nice People at Chief tomorrow, and so yeah, I'll have 2 to 7 tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to get a little feedback with Kevin today. Hopefully, I get a chance to, and I don't want to give everybody else a ransom note or, have any good or bad news or anything. I haven't read much since, guys, since earlier this week. Since I took on work over the week. Earlier this week, and coming out of yesterday. But nothing would really pull its own strings attached, if you will. It's only been like 5 days since we haven't live streamed, guys, so nobody would really, listen to each other as much. As long as they got any type of need, or whatever they can really bring to a pleasure, so. But yeah, guys, we have our first ever dragon, and it'd be nice if we try to recruit him. But we won't be able to have that other skill right now, so we won't have that just yet. But yeah, guys, only 2 to 7 tomorrow with Nice People at Chief, and guys, I just got done looking at my new schedule last night. We're coming out of this past evening, and what's going on? Well, technically, my ass only has to work 10 hours again. But I actually did talk to Pete about that. I texted him at the end of the night, and he told me if I need to talk about the schedule, let's try to get something we really, really want to do. See exactly what's going to be something that we want to refresh our memory for. He told me to get with him, which I can do that. I can do that, no problem. I'm hoping I can get a call back from Kevin later on today, so see what I can do from there, and I don't want to just have to make sure we're gonna be, feeling left out or anything. But it can be done, guys. It can be done. I don't want us to just have to wait around forever. If we can do that, that would be perfect right now. So that'd be perfect to, get something going before I go back tomorrow. Give everybody else thick and, comfortable, and, see what we can do for each other. I don't think it would be a bad idea. Guys, let's just see everything else positive and see what's going on for sure. But I will say, guys, the temperature yesterday was good. We also got, we pretty much got 35, remember like 36 degrees coming out of when I was working yesterday. So, I've always thought the temperature overall wasn't too bad. I thought it was not bad. I thought it was nearly good. So, but I wouldn't call it anything above average, though. That's the only thing I would tell you guys completely right now, so. But yeah, guys, the last time we did a new episode of this, it's been like since Christmas time, so. I was gonna do an episode this past, listen, guys, ever since, maybe like, ever since the first week of this month, we haven't done that. But ever since then, guys, since we got something attached and keep something under anything, guys, on a positive note, it would have not been a problem at all. It wouldn't have to be, so. It wouldn't have to be, somewhere drawn the line. We talked about just waiting to see what's going to be going on. If nobody was going to be busy, if nobody was going to be, doing whatever. But yeah. But everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. Nothing else would really, go under any circumstances. We're having enough service on it, so no worries. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, wonderful, magical, terrific, and awesome, marvelous, strongest power of our community. Guys, we do what we can for one another. Good morning, Mr. Lee. Make a love shout out, my brother. How you doing? Anyways, you're the only first one in for the time being. But yeah, But I repeat, fellas. We are now at 641 mods today, which is pretty much enough, and we don't want to try to overlook it. We don't want to try to keep everybody else questionable right now. So, but what I'm looking to do, you know, if I hopefully get a call back from Kevin today, I can have him reach out to Chief and you know, do some with, you know, with this new schedule. I don't want to have to do 2 hours on this new one coming up. So, I mean, if I could add, if one of them can add an extra shift, that'd be great. I'm always allowed so much, just to keep 15 in a minimum. You know, guys, in a minimum level, or max, not exactly maximum level, but I want to do something with that ASAP. But yeah, guys, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning for biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, terrific, fantastic, strongest power of our community. Do all we can for one another. Keep everybody else pale, make sure everybody's getting enough good night's sleep, and keep something attached. But I don't want to have somebody toot their own horn, not knowing what's gonna be right. You know what they say, guys, to see what's right and what's wrong. And we're gonna see the dragon use a charge on my teammates. He only gets maybe like 2/4 damage out of it. That's not gonna be a concern. It would be absolutely anything not to, you know, get in its way. Yeah, guys, we have our social media, our YouTube accounts. Yeah, guys, our Twitter, yeah, guys, our YouTube accounts, Facebook accounts, and Twitter X accounts. And yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now, as far as what I've been reading this week, I don't know what to start. I mean, as far as I can tell you guys, it's been. Now, if you guys have checked out the first few trailers of Avengers Doomsday, you know, for the first few weeks, you guys you guys pretty much see what's going on, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, if you look at a different scenery, if you look at a different perspective, if you look at something much more common, you talk about something what's leading up towards Avengers Doomsday, towards the end of the year.
My turn.
I mean, they're not talking a little more about what's really going to be the plan for the timeline or time zone, but they're actually doing something with, I mean, what is that, guys? I mean, they're doing something with that one thing that they're trying to do, and that would be, you know, just, I mean, there's another word for that, and that would be, okay, guys, spotlight. That's what I was thinking. So you talk about having a spotlight. So they're pretty much just getting their own spotlight between the first few videos coming out of YouTube, coming out of what Marvel's doing for Doomsday. So that explains it. And so if you guys remember, they pretty much did introduce, and they actually did announce recently that Steve Rogers is going to be returning as Captain America, coming out of Doomsday, towards almost the upcoming end of the year for Doomsday, and then guys look at it as something much more specific. We also have not just the first teaser. I mean, you guys can call it teasers if you want. So that's number one. Number two, you guys also have the return of Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and that would be, you know, Thor on Sun. But I'm not sure if, I don't think it features Loki at this point in time. I've heard he's supposed to return in Doomsday as well, but I'm not. I don't want to just have enough, you know, guys, have 3 generations to see what they actually wanna, you know, put something, you know, closer and closer as they can get it. Whatever they can really advertise for stuff. But if they want to have something much more aware of that, then, you know, guys, don't have enough to really have enough info and, you know, have some to step right in. And then they also did feature, never mind, and they also did feature, guys, now one other thing that pretty much got a third scenery coming out of Marvel, and that is, having the first few, returning, for example, coming out of, the cast of X-Men, and that is, you guys are going to be seeing the returns to keep something much more aware, and, even though they're getting pretty much higher, aging, and also, if you look at 70s or 80s between just the first feature a few, and the only few that they only featured is the last and final appearance of Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier, Ian McKellen returning as the legendary Magneto, and then James Marsden finally making an awaiting return as Cyclops. So Miss Scott, aka Cyclops. So that's a good thing. And then there was also a recent spotlight teaser of Fantastic Four being led by Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. So that's pretty much it. And then you have, not exactly just Fantastic Four, but I can't think of the other characters. But I feel like if they're doing some with all four of these, we are leaning towards a first ever trailer. And you guys remember what I was hearing. We are getting the first ever trailer by the time Super Bowl 60 hits, and that would be for the National Football League coming up. So that explains it. I don't want to say if the trailer is going to be, out of place or out of anything, but I can see. Here's the thing, guys. I do see the trailer doing well. And if they have all their cuts stacked, they can do whatever they pretty much can really do to really draw millions and millions of views.
It's time.
I don't think it's going to be standard and collective, though. That I can tell you right now. I feel like they got something in a type of need, and whatever they could pretty much do, guys pretty much do otherwise. So, I feel like if it comes down to that, I don't see that being a problem at all. For them to really put 4 videos in one, we are leaning towards a trailer. Now, speaking of trailers, guys, you guys have heard, it's been like 20 years since High School Musical has been out. Ever since, the first time High School Musical was out, I want to say it was like a recent year. When you talk about recent memories you guys have had since school, going to college and whatnot.
Right.
Anything with, taking a diploma, taking something with your friends, telling a lot of good news to your family. With somebody you love, which is, not exactly including, always including my true love and Rail in the Back. That's my 2 priorities out of 4 between my 3 families into 1, but if you guys look at it, High School Musical has been around for 20 plus years now, and the only person that always makes something happen together is Kenny Ortega, and I was watching a bit of that with my true love, and it's like, she told me, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, it's been 20 years. Nobody can possibly forget if we talk about high school memories. If you're doing basketball, bowling, football, doing a lot of cheerleading. Cheerleading is coming out of any movies that's got comedy in it. You talk about having a lot of music on an album, so. Which we all know, I know John Travolta was not in High School Musical, but everybody remembers Grease back in the 1980s, before that time. Well, yes we do. Yes we do, guys. But if you guys remember in your old classic memories, you look at, as I mentioned, you look at, Grease, talk about Grease, Footloose, and excuse me, guys. But yeah, you have Grease, High School Musical, and Footloose, and also, guys, The Breakfast Club back then. We also have a few other people here today after the holidays, since we haven't done a new episode of this game, and that is Penay Paula, make a love shout out. How are you today? Happy belated 2026. KP, make a love shout out. How are you? What's shout out? How's it going? Thank you for joining us today. But yeah, I repeat, I mean, I've heard we're still gonna be getting High School Musical 4, but I don't think we'll get that far completely. I mean, if Kenny Ortega wants to do something with by bringing some of the actors back, I wouldn't hate that idea. It's just, I mean, I feel like it's been forever since High School Musical has been out for 20 plus years. I mean, a lot of people remember in their high school years. I remember still being in high school and, you know, remember the teachers, remember the principals back then. My two love's been out of school for 20 plus years. I mean, Maya's been out of it. Here's the thing, guys, I've been out for 11 years. I mean, almost 11 years coming up, so. Actually, no, not 11 years, almost 12 years. But that also explains a lot. And you know, guys, I feel like the only answer, I mean, my question is, do you guys ever wish you can go back? Do you guys ever wish you can go back and go back to your childhood memories, where everything can go back in time, go back to what we want to be? You know, that we miss a lot of those memories, that we miss a lot of history. I mean, that's all I can really tell you, but I mean, it would be nice, but I mean, it would be nice to go back in time, but I mean, if we would do that if we would do it one more time, that would change anything. That would change anything, man, but we just don't know. I mean, people have come and gone to look at. Our best teachers, our best students that made the honor roll, have a lot of graduation. You know what they say, guys? A lot of us have each other. You know, here in the city, state, or out of the state, so. But that's why High School Musical has been around for, you know, forever. For 2 decades, completely, so. So, that's what I would drag that out of the hat, guys. From your king and your luckiest man, so. But I feel like it's a good milestone for Disney. But I don't see why not. It's just, if they want to do something with High School Musical 4, they haven't. I mean, Kenny Ortega hasn't reached out to some of them yet. But, I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, I don't think we'll get that and see what they actually want to start leaning towards, and also having something to prepare. But, I mean, after 3 movies, I mean, these actors still got it. They still got it. That I can tell you. They still got it. Between, I mean, they were like in their teens. I mean, a few of them were in their teens. But like a little more than that between actors. I mean, you look at Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, Corbin Bleu back then, Lucas Gabriel. So, I'm not sure what Ashley Tisdale's doing now, but I feel like she's. I mean, I don't think she's doing any music right now, so, or whatever she actually wants to do. I mean, if they want to go back and do, you know, one High School Musical movie one final time, that would. I mean, I would be shocked if they did it, but I doubt they would drag something that far. I mean, they would have to pay. They would have to be like coaches, you know, just to really train new students. Involving High School Musical, but I'm not saying if they'll do that, but we never know in the future. I mean, they'll have enough. They'll see what's going on. But alright, guys. Speaking of other stuff, if you guys,
My turn.
since it's been like nearly Christmas time since we haven't done a new episode of Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles since Christmas of last
Cause for
year.
concern.
As long as we don't have to, talk to Bernard in the first Santa Claus movie, so.
Got me to contend
So,
with.
even though it's been a little more early, since we did not have any sports practice, here's the thing, guys. Since we recently did not have any sports practices this week, this past Monday due to Martin Luther. Here's the thing, guys. You guys remember what this past Monday was? This past Monday was I Have a Dream, and that is Martin Luther King Jr. So we did not have any sports practices. Just to name a few. You look at basketball, cheerleading, and yeah. But we are going to be going back to cheerleading on Monday. That I can tell you. But I want to get a few things straightened out with my schedule. With chief management. Talk to Kevin and see if I can maybe reach out a bit more with Pete if it's possible. So I'm going to get that going and see what we want to do.
I'll take care of that.
I'm alright.
I'm going to see what we want to do on the new schedule. I don't want us to just have to do another 10 hours to 10 hours, back to back. But I do know, Assistant Management does do the new schedule going forward. But I can always do something not behind the desk, but I can do some behind the book. Or inside of a book.
I'm ready.
If possible. But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't seen a new episode since this past month, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles on Thursday mornings, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, like the premiere of Elden Ring 2, you guys can check that out from on Saturdays. I can maybe do another episode of Elden Ring 2, but I can close that out and try a little something different on the schedule. And chat if you want, so remember guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy to go with it. So I don't see why not. Do I want to slow this guy down? Or do I not want to make him move? Well guys, let me think about this for a second. I'm actually gonna have him do not act. And tell him not to move on this one. Go for a counter on the Goblin, pretty good. That's also good to establish. But yeah, everything else has been good this week. And for your two-time first place winner, guys, in bowling, I said a 123 this past Tuesday this week, and second game 121. So, I've still been bowling for 20 plus years since I recently won back-to-back tournaments, on a Sunday in perspective. So, but I am actually that good. I'm actually that damn good that I can tell you. I have an average of 223. I single 200. I triple 378. So that tells you a lot right there. My field love actually did finish third place, so nobody can tell you otherwise. How good you are, how bad you are, how feisty you are.
Who's stronger now?
Only you can tell it otherwise. But yeah, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics, and if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, guys, this game is going to be staying on Thursdays. But if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you guys can check out my premiere of Elden Ring 2 from this past Saturday. I'm going to try to get try to have a little more time on Saturdays for the game, so, but we'll see what's going on. But I don't want to try to replace anything. If something's going to be out of the question, we'll see. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. And your king and your luckiest man can answer whatever's going on. Remember guys, nothing's final if that's your final answer. Whatever it is that we want to do, it's not gonna be, lazy. It's not gonna be out of place. It's not gonna be out of the question. So we can do something with that, and I still want to have new generations of games this year. Besides, we're gonna have tax season coming up soon, so that pretty much is gonna be, something inside of our system, something inside of our pockets. So we don't we don't want to get ourselves, suspended or anything. So we'll have enough just to see what's going on, see what's gonna be comfortable too. Actually, guys, I'm gonna have my monk, take out the rest of this guy. Oh, wow, 126. That's huge. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. And remember, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, let me know in the chat, and then we'll see what we can do to start 2026 more often. But I can tell you, I'm not ready for the snow this Sunday, so I don't have to work with nice people at Chief and getting all the cards and bring them in by then, so I don't have to do that. But that's, the best thing to do, we're getting 4 or 5 inches of snow coming up this weekend. You guys just want to stay in your houses. You guys want to stay in your homes. That's the main thing. That's what I've been hearing, so I'm going to lose our black means too. God stay him. But one of my people will get him up. We just never know, guys. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. You guys remember, the most important thing, and the most important rule, is love, support, and respect is the key to awesome and creative. We are now at 641 mods here today. You guys remember what I did with, Deanne, or Miss Deanne. I pretty much made her, a new mod. She's pretty much one of our new mods here, for the last number of weeks now, and she used to be in, live stream panel with, our sis myself, coming out of the family, and also, High Voltage, so, I will say High Voltage as, I want to say a good group as they are. They're pretty much a good looking bunch that I can tell you, but I wouldn't call them the Musketeers. I wouldn't call them the next High School Musical. I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't go that far. But despite the fact whoever you're pretty much meeting, you want to introduce yourself, you want to see what they do for a living, and tell them a little more about yourself, whatever you can. You guys don't want to be afraid and have anything going your way, so that's all that matters. But we are now at 641 mods today, and we have on purpose to, just to see what's going on, see what we've been doing inside of work or outside of work with gaming, and keep some, according to schedule. Or it hasn't been done for quite some time, so, but no worries. But everything else has been good, guys. Good sleep yesterday. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We want to keep everything positive. We want to keep positive vibes together. We want to socialize together, have a lot of laughs together, and do what we can do. It's not going to be that hard to reach out. So, you see, guys, if we reach out as much as we can get it, we don't have to get ourselves, stacked up. If you look at Mr. Lee, he tries to be in every single stream, which that's a good thing. But if you guys can send me out, that'd be great. To get my numbers high, especially my WA's views or whatever.
Where to?
We want to see something going in, it's going in our own wheelhouse. We do what we can for each other, so we don't want to get ourselves empty-handed. And yes, and now I can say it, guys. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we meet and greet, we want to find new people. We want to recruit new people in the chat here today. Of our group, our community, not really our rogue tail, but we want to see what we got going on. We want to see what's up. We want to see how everyone else is doing. That's all we can do. And yes, guys, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we gotta do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Do what we can, one step at a time. We don't want to get ourselves stuck in the middle. We don't want to get ourselves paralyzed, or we don't want to get ourselves, getting something out of place right now. So, if we can do something more comfortable, that's all we can do. That's all we can really, execute.
Never a doubt.
Find ways to help, find ways to see what we can do together, and not to feel left behind, or when we talk about not feeling left behind, so
Here I go.
it's all good. We want to keep doing what we're doing, guys, on the channel. That's why we're here.
Hold still.
Otherwise,
I'm in your
we're much
debt.
more active, staying close, and keep everything with a lot of new memories. If you guys haven't done any New Year's resolutions here today, you guys can do them anytime. But do not get yourselves, regretting them. But no
Do I look
worries.
stronger?
You want to keep something much more truthful and positive. That's what the Lord would want. It's what everybody else here today would want. For most of the time, so. But no worries. But yeah, guys, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we need to do is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, if you guys remember how long I've been on YouTube for. You guys remember, I've been on YouTube for over 9 years. Been on Twitter, X, and Facebook for 7 years. My two love and I, guys, have been together for 8 years now, and what we're trying to do is, we will be hitting 9 years in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
Now, I believe, Beryl or my two love did ask me if I recently requested the big events yet. When you talk, if we talk a little bit about it for just a quick second, guys. I'm talking about
I must press on.
hold on, guys. February 13th, which is exactly my two love and I's 9th year anniversary of Night to Sign. And then you've got actually my two love and I are gonna be leaning towards and heading to as state defending champions of our tier squad, and that would be our green, black, and white together. If you think about it, going to regionals. If we look at going to state, to protecting our sport. That's the name. If you got cheerleading, you have a PFL, cheerleading, basketball. Just to name a few. I don't think hockey is one of them. I don't think hockey is one of them. But I will say, if I'm looking to request the big Kevin first before I do anything
I'll do
else.
what I can.
I mean, I would almost gladly get them done as of Friday, but as of now. But I don't want to try to do something I don't want to do. What to do or what not to do right now. But I can easily squeeze them in. Before the new schedule hits somewhere closer within the upcoming weeks. So, here's the thing, guys. February 13th, February 20th, and that homecoming dance on the 27th. So, I think what I can easily do, keep something accountable. I can do something a little more profitable if I can, and that is, I can do a few of those days for sure. But if I do them, the earliest if I can do them is probably next week, probably mid next week. That's what I'm leaning towards. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do them tomorrow. That's the big question. That's the lack of confidence right there. If I want to do it by then, I'm gonna do it by tomorrow, or I might wait till next week if I get a chance. But I don't want to question anything by it so far. I'm gonna get through today, so I'll think about it. But I don't want to. I repeat, fellas, I don't want to question anything on it yet. I've got enough time to do so. See what's gonna be going on, and see what we want to try to predict, and also start leaning towards. But we'll see what's going on. Yeah, guys, I lost my two love once. I ain't losing her but twice, and I'm not losing Beryl. I've known both of them for the last 17 years. So, if we look at the legendary Pokemon, we look at Mewtwo, Articuno, Rayquaza, and Deoxys. Not exactly that, but maybe Darkrai. Darkrai is one of those legendary darkest Pokemon. Not exactly from the lightness, but pretty much inside and outside the darkness. So, was it pretty much exactly what it could really be, or whatever it is, it could end up being. But I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, there's no other way behind it. So, but there is no turning back. If you wanna, once upon a star, once in front of a genie. So
It's time.
But alright, guys. Let's see what's going on by then. I mean, everybody else is
No
good.
cause for concern.
Life is good. The Lord is good. With our 641 mods today. You guys remember, guys, we always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest song is phenomenal, exciting, 2026, fantastic, excellent, strongest, marvelous power of our community. Do all we can for one another, so we don't want to have top sex by killing a fly or anything. But yeah, that's all we can do. I mean, Val and my two love me, to the moon and back. If I try to spoil anything with energy, as far as Amazon is concerned, I don't want to do Amazon just yet. But there's one thing that's standing in my way, and that is Dragon Quest 7. That's going to be releasing in a couple weeks. That won't be until February 5th for the PS5. Also, guys, on Steam. Yeah, guys, as far as I know, it's going to be releasing and the 5th of the second month coming up, guys. And that is for the PS5, Xbox Series, and also on Steam. And there's a big maybe the Switch too. That means I've heard something else, but I don't wanna, force anything at the neck of time. So, but alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of our social media for today until maybe Saturday. Depends how tired I am. We're gonna talk about Steam and tell you guys a little more about Brother Beatles and,
Just getting started.
me guys' brother Jack and whatnot. So, and I'll get to the other stuff involving the Steam store. So we're gonna jump into Steam in the next 4 minutes. So, but as far as what I've been hearing, if I heard anything else here today, well, as I mentioned before, High School Musical has been around for 20 plus years, and I mean, they know how to roll the dice. They know how to, get something going with, with music, hitting number ones from on Disney, and making millions and millions of downloads, and also views. I mean, that's what the actors did, and for High School Musical to really have the high notes, finding the best singers, finding the best actors.
I'll take care of
I know
that.
Jack Black was not going to be assigned to, do some with High School Musical. I mean, he was doing some with
My turn.
School of Rock during that year. I mean, who does not remember School of Rock back then? I mean, if you guys remember, Jack Black recently played this one teacher coming out of School of Rock just to try to make a rock band, try to take on this one no vacancy group, and guys, it's not about winning, it's not about losing, it's not about having a great sell. That's what it is. But I haven't heard much what's going on with School of Rock right now, but I do know if Jack Black wants to really do something, they'll put everything else to the side. He can maybe still do some with School of Rock, sometime down the road for this year. Well, he can maybe do some maybe in the future for this year, but I'm not sure what he's going to be doing as far as I know. I mean, he's got a lot of time in the world, guys. He's got a lot of time to see what he wants to do. Guys, despite the fact of his life or whatever he's got, I mean, he just got done doing some with Anaconda with Paul Rudd, so I did not see the movie. To be open and honest, guys, as King and the Luckiest Man, I did not see the movie. I've heard it was not any good. But here's the thing, guys. Val thought it was good and funny. Guys, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I just want to see the movie. But as far as anything else, it's not exactly bad It's not a bold statement.
I'm no sap.
But everybody's got their own mozo. Everybody's got something to keep themselves staying in the moment, so. But nothing would really squeeze. Nothing would really be, you know, falling in between or fall. A lot of attraction. You guys get the idea. Actually, I'm gonna exit my second consecutive battle. I can't really grind with these guys, but well, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. I mean, if everything else goes well as planned, we don't want to get ourselves. We don't want to get ourselves less, you know, less than anything else, or waiting to see what's gonna be going on, you know, with movies or TV shows. But I do know. I still think we're still getting that Harry Potter series coming out of Max, and hold on a minute. But as far as I know, I believe it's still going to be heading this year, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm ready.
I mean, I do know Warwick Davis is coming back as one of the goblins, so. In the series.
Forward.
Now would be guys doing season 1, so that should be soon. That should be soon rather than later. But alright guys, you know, speaking of Steam for today, nobody has addressed themselves as the Wicked Wits of the West or anything. It just really depends if nobody wants to, you know, you guys always want to see who's going to be acting what, who's going to be doing where, how, when, and why, so it just really depends. Alright guys, let's get to the big stuff. So guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, make a name, pre-order and purchase, and buy something. If you guys are buying an old game, buying a special game. If you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can play any of those two games that are free. Test them out, try them. You guys can do them at any time. If you guys want to have any expansions, if you guys want to have additions to the games, you know, guys, you talk about having the tools to them. You guys can play any of the two, and they are for free, guys, with no extra cost. If you guys want to see what games are on sale today, you guys, we're gonna check them out. But what they are having, they pretty much ran something through the 19th this week. Steam actually had a Steam Detective Fest, which was running through the 19th, ever since, I want to say like Monday. I think it's been like Monday. We have 2-time first place winner. So, hold on a minute. But yeah, as far as I know, guys, the 19th was, I want to say like the 19th, I want to say guys, the 19th was like, if I'm right, actually it was Monday, as far as I know. So you guys can check that out, if you want. You guys can also check out the games that are discounted today. So you guys can check them out. The games that are on sale right now is, you guys can get FC26 for $27 even. You guys can get Tiny Book Club for $14.99. You guys can get Sword Art Online for the same price. You guys can also see what your king and your luckiest man is looking at. You guys can also get Lost Ember Rekindled Edition for $17.99 on sale. But if there's any games you guys want to look up on sale, I doubt we get anything with Final Fantasy yet. I mean, we only get that on, despite the fact, we don't get that on occasions. Anything to protect our sport, do some with RPGs, they go with that. But as far as what I've been hearing with other gaming, I mean, I do know Intergalactic Prophet is, as far as I know, that game is still going to be releasing soon. I think we still have a recent day for that, but,
Trust me on this.
and there's also been, I want to say guys, there's been like a yes or no answer, you know, involving GTA 6, as I mentioned you know, enough times, maybe like dozens of times
Your
before.
time to shine.
You know, guys, just to see what's going on, and they're still going to be delaying it towards the end of, I mean, pretty much to get through the rest of, and get through this year. But
Right.
so as far as I know, I haven't heard anything yet. I've heard if that game does not win going into next year, I would still give it to Expedition 33. Or, I mean, my guess is, I mean, Expedition 33 is an awesome, really exciting game to play. We look at any other RPG to, you know, everybody gets its visuals, effects, and also its gameplay and whatnot. So, but as far as I'm aware, I mean, this is just my opinion. If we're looking at what's going on with that, what's going on with Kingdom Hearts 4, I actually read a little bit of what's going on with that game, as far as I know. But I'm gonna take a drink real quick, and then we'll see what's going on from there. Now, to be open and honest, fellas, oh guys, excuse me. So as far as what I've been hearing, so apparently, guys, for what I've been hearing is, you know, not to really make a lot of sense, but, you know, just to keep everything else, you know, just try to spice a little bit of stuff up from what I've been hearing is, I still haven't heard anything on Kingdom Hearts 4, but I have heard we are getting the 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 of Kingdom Hearts I'm heading towards the Switch 2 later on this year. So that, I mean, that's exactly what Square Enix is leaning towards, but they haven't announced anything else important on Kingdom Hearts 4 just yet. I mean, why hasn't Square Enix haven't done that? You know, that's the big question. I mean, I feel like that's the big question mark that's going ahead. Like, you know, I mean, if we get anything with Kingdom Hearts 4, and what Square Enix is doing a nice job doing with, not just that game, guys, but also doing something with the third and final part of Final Fantasy VII. Excuse me. Now, they're so easily taking their time. They're still taking their time, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to, you know, try to tune up the band, have something with, by swinging a guitar together. I haven't heard anything big just yet. But if they want to have something together, they can. I mean, they're still trying to find the rest of their pieces. They're still trying to find something with Square Enix on it, but not exactly with the horns on it, but why no one's get the game ready? That's all I can tell you. They need to get something going soon. Or I don't expect Kingdom Hearts 4 to release till next year. Till spring of next year, but that's the only thing I can tell you right now. They're trying to do some with the Switch 2 and bring in 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8. As far as what I've been hearing, involving Kingdom Hearts for the Switch 2 today. So, but as a first place winner, they still got a lot of time in the world, but I don't expect Kingdom Hearts 4 to release by the time we hit a time frame for the PS6. I don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 waiting that long. I don't want to have something getting dragged or, you know, wait for something once upon a time, so we'll see what's going on.
Ready and waiting.
But yeah, guys, if you guys want to know my name on Steam, guys, is Zach Dawson 93. If you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. I've been on Steam for a little over 4 years, but pretty soon, I want to say after the end of February, at the start of March, guys, I will be hitting not 9 years where I'm at on YouTube, but I will be hitting 5 years on YouTube. So that, I mean, not YouTube, excuse me. I'll be hitting 5 years on Steam, excuse me. So I will be hitting that milestone very shortly. To see where everything else means its mark. You know, to see what's good, see how everything else has been going. you know, to keep everything else grateful. So, to keep something much more under control, keep everything in, you know, close. And you talk about having strings attached. Well, we can still do that, no problem. But alright guys, if you guys are into RPGs, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, Elden Ring, Expedition 33, if you will, you guys can check out, let's play some of those games that are really good to play. You guys can also play this game. And that is Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, if you want. This game is a little more loved. Incredible, exciting. Throwing a little more favorites on it, so you guys can play one of these RPGs. You know, if you want to have something with coffee on it, and we have something with sugar. You don't want to have a lot of, maybe just have a little bit of something you guys can put in for that. So whatever you guys want to do, it's not going to be as bad to really mix it. Well, it's not going to, well, not only, it's not going to be able to start from there. So you guys can really add to anything, and I truly do mean anything, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and slow down this coward on this one. That goblin won't do much to him. He's only doing 28, so. But other than that, guys, it's not as bad.
What's next?
Yeah, guys, RPGs are the best place to be. You know, I've been playing, you know, dozens and dozens of RPGs since I was a kid. But if they can really get some with Kingdom Hearts 4 instead of later, but probably soon. We don't want to have to worry about. We don't have to worry about what's going on with, you know, making something for looking. Maybe you talk a little bit about see what's going to be the plan ahead of time. But I repeat, fellas, I just don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 being pushed aside that long. I mean, by the time I'm still getting the PS6 in the future, but I don't want to. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't want to see them, Square you know, push anything else aside right now. So we still got a lot of time in the world, whatever's going on for this year. I mean, there's enough time to, you know, put having a puzzle together, so, but, we're still gonna take our time. But no worries, guys, we'll be fine. Let's keep something under control. Keep something, what we can do. If you guys wanna, hold on a minute. I'm actually taking a little something cool out. Well, that's pretty much, another study. Hold on. Oh, that's pretty much set in stone. But yeah, guys, we'll see what's going on further. If you guys are into sports games, like baseball, mix it tennis, golf, football, basketball. If you guys want to do something that's more skilled, do something special, if you're looking to practice, you guys can buy any sports games on sale, and to make them, you know, satisfying, watch a lot of other people do it. I mean, it's not about how you play it. It's not about testing your skill, testing your elements, what you guys are good at, what everybody else is not good at, you know. People shouldn't have to tell you right or wrong. You know, people can always say, you're good at something, you're not exactly bad at something. Whatever it is you want to do, it's not too bad. But you guys can buy any sports games with no extra cost. You guys can check out my brother Beatles Eternally. Head over to youtube.com/Beatles Eternally. He calls me brother Jack. He calls me brother Jack, and I call him my brother Beatles as heartily and easily as I can. As a first place winner, guys. I'm a 2-time first place winner. Excuse me. But whatever we can add together. But if you search for my brother Beatles, guys, him and I love baseball. We really do. As long as people don't exactly lose track of any stats or, you know, at-bats or home runs or anything. Making sure you can everything else going. And look at this, guys. I already made a death 4 towards this unicorn just now, so that wasn't that hard. When we finally got our first battle, for the first time since Christmas time from last year. You know, from this past December, so that's good enough to really bring in. So if you guys look up my brother Beatles, he enjoys playing Apple baseball, out of the park baseball, Diamond Mine baseball. He's doing and also cool stuff with baseball. You know, baseball is a loving sport, loving project that my brother Beatles and I are really attached with. And we cannot stop loving by playing any game than that. We're going further than that in perspective, so you guys can play any of those. But yeah, you guys can check out my brother Beatles. Just go to youtube.com. Very nice guy. Good friend of mine. But as far as what I've been doing, I cannot tell you guys enough what's been going on this week. Thanks, but guys, I'm gonna do Doomfest for Gregory on this one. But as far as what I've been doing, I've been playing some baseball this week. I'm actually in the middle of Game 6 of my 1920 Yankee season, so I recently got my second win after losing back-to-back games with a doubleheader with the Red Sox. So I lost to them. As far as I know, I lost 3-2. And then the last of a doubleheader, I lost 3-0. So then I came back and won the finale over the Red Sox 4-2. So I do know Babe Ruth has been struggling a little bit, but his swings haven't been too bad. I actually saw a 2-run bomb this past towards yesterday. So I'm in the middle of Game 6. I'm taking on a rematch series with the Philadelphia Athletics. So I'm doing some with that with Diamond Mine. So that's pretty much closer by loving baseball, besides football, basketball, or doing some with soccer. Now, as far as what I've been doing with Diamond Mine, I'm doing A-okay on when my brother Beatles and I in my first 4 games, guys, of my 2014 Yankee season. So I'm pretty much starting the first 4 games, and I lost all 4 of them. So it's pretty much a toss-up. And I told my brother Beatles, I still want to win. I want to win more than anything. That's all I can say. And you know what they say, guys? Win or lose, it doesn't matter. As long as you take your time. As long as you know how to win, how to play, and you just try to have fun. I mean, win or lose, it doesn't matter. So, I'm not going to play any other sports but baseball. But if I want to, hold on, let me answer my right ear. Hold on, ow. There we go. But like I said earlier, and I quickly mentioned, if I want to do some by continuing with baseball, you guys can also, keep a lookout for Payoff Pets. You guys can jump into Payoff Pets by the time it reaches. That game should be releasing this coming spring. So that should be coming out. That should be released this coming spring. I want to say in March. So I feel like I want to get my hands tied into that. Tied into Payoff Pets if I want to. Do some that's much more, fun with cards and dice. Doing some people have played in the past and present. If you're looking to have your own baseball board and whatnot, we can do some we can really do. Try to achieve, keep everything else. By achieving, doing something good, doing something we want to, do with baseball. I love baseball a little bit more, since I'm tied up with RPGs. Even Bear with my true love can understand. You guys in the chat understand, so. And that's been exactly out of my 4 priorities, so.
Very well. I was born
So that
like
really
this.
does ring a
Really?
bell for me.
Thought you'd never ask.
It's like if I'm bored, I can always play baseball.
Forward.
That's all I can tell you. But you guys should check out my brother Beatles. See how he plays them. He takes his time. I'm gonna try to name a few baseball creators, guys. As a two-time first place winner in bowling, I will tell you guys. I'll tell you guys a few others. You guys can check out Baseball Malmstrom. He's actually doing some with. He's doing something with Pale Pitts PC of the Alpha Test. You guys can check him out. You guys can also check out Bob Zolke, and that is Sportsman Z. Now Sportsman Z, he's a cool guy. He plays baseball when he gets the time. But I know his health has been okay. You guys can also check out my good friend, guys.
Ready and waiting.
The myth, the man, and the man that still is doing some with baseball, but he's doing some with football right now, and that is Utah Mike, and that is Sports Time Scene. You guys should check out how good he is on his channel. But yeah, you guys should check out those guys. But don't forget to check out my brother Beatles, guys. He's a very nice dude. Just head over to YouTube.com and look up Beatles Eternally. If you guys have anything. Thought I was gonna have a cough for a minute, but.
Where to?
But alright guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam for today. Until probably, maybe Saturday, if not. I'm hoping to go back to, getting some going with Hogwarts Legacy on Sunday. If I get a chance, so I don't see that being out of the question. Just don't forget to check out my brother Beatles, guys. He's a very nice guy, good friend. Good brother of mine on the channel, and you guys can play any baseball game you want, when you want, anytime you want. But yeah, that's gonna be closing Steam for today, guys, on a Thursday for now. My name on Steam, guys, is ZachDawson93. You guys can play any pre-orders. Get your pre-orders, get something lined up for you. And yes, guys, in-store purchases. Now the most important thing, guys, the most important rule is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We're now at 641 mods today. Well, good looking bugs right now. So if you guys can help me out with the channel, I can help you guys as much as I can get. A little bit tired today, but I can't complain after how nice this hamster was through this past evening. That I can really tell you. I'll tell you what, but yeah, this hamster wasn't too bad. It was like up to 36, maybe like 35. But if we're getting maybe like 5 inches of snow this coming Sunday, it's what I want you guys to do. I don't want you guys to get yourselves stuck. I want you guys to stay in your homes. I want you guys to keep yourself safe, keep yourself occupied, and I want you guys to keep yourselves warm. So, hold on, there we go. But yeah, if you guys can stay warm in your houses, that would be awesome. That would be a good idea. I don't see Beryl and my two love going out this Sunday. If they're going out for church, probably, if my two love's going to church on Sunday, probably not. With a lot of the snow going on, no. I don't think she'll go to church on Sunday. If it's gonna be, snowing and pouring here in the state. Here in the United States, so I don't see her going to church if she wants to really want to battle for survival and try to, bundle up and stay warm. So, probably not. That's just my opinion. But if she actually wants to go to church, that depends on my future fiance or my musketeer. So, it just depends whatever she wants to do. As long as she does not get sick, that's a good deal. But alright, guys. If you guys want me to, if you guys want help out on the channel, I want you guys to send me out.
Let's get this over with.
You know, get me going on the channel. Whatever you guys want to do. We want to keep everybody else intact. We want to keep everybody while we can see them, while we can look at them between our aesthetics on our YouTube channel. We want to see how much we can take.
Ready.
We want to skyrocket to the top. We want to hop up to the top. Whatever we want to do. So yeah. But if you guys can do something that can help out the channel, that would be awesome. That would be great.
It's time.
But do not get yourselves conflicted though. I mean, you don't want to know what's going to be next. That would fit in your page on a book, or having to go to the next chapter.
Gotcha.
But alright guys, the only way we can do that is we watch our videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. And so we have our social media,
Never a
our
doubt.
YouTube accounts, our Facebook accounts, Twitter X accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. We always want to have enough people too. I mean, we know people too, the way we see them, the way we look at them. So, yeah. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, I don't believe I read much since I was pretty much offline from you guys this week. Hold on, let me see if there's anything I haven't looked at. I actually did check out a few reviews this week. You know, one of them being that was not any good, not exactly feeling the hype and whatnot, or you know, not having the best remarks on a movie or TV show review. I did hear a few things that I can really be aware of, or really think about, so. Hold on guys, what are we doing on this turn? Can I do some with Thunder on them? Hold on guys, I'm gonna do 42, and I'm just gonna really scatter for help. But yeah, but if you guys know, well let me reverse that guys. So as you know, there hasn't been much going on this week, especially some with work, you know, with nice and good people with Peter Chief and whatnot, but as far as what's been going on, there hasn't been any nonsense. But we're gonna begin with in-gaming news. With your king and your luckiest man. So as far as what's been going on,
No mercy.
I don't think there's gonna be jumping for joy as much, but I can really tell you guys what's been going on. So the first thing we're gonna talk about. You guys remember Ron Perlman is like 74 this year. And, you guys remember we were always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, wonderful, you know, fantastic, grateful, you know, anything we can really get to. And see how much we can really achieve. And also have enough to really, you know, do some we want to, you know, embrace, have awesome stuff we can do, and sort of upgrade a bit. And see what we can do when we get there. But alright guys, so we're gonna begin with in-gaming news with Ron Perlman. So he actually did state the following: the only Hellboy I'm interested is doing Hellboy 3. So, I'm pretty sure you guys want to know what's going on with that. Well, let me tell you something. If Ron Perlman is like 74, he can still do absolutely anything with Hellboy. Besides, he still wants to do some as this one guy, as a matter of fact. But if he actually wants to do some by, you know, praising himself as Hellboy again, I could see him just doing maybe like one more time. So So apparently, guys, Ron Perlman is a little more interested. I'm going back to Hellboy for number 3, despite the fact he's 75 years old. But if you guys remember, he actually hit the big time as Hellboy back in the first few, back in 2004. And then you have the sequel to the first one, and that is The Golden Army, back in 2008. So basically, guys, Ron Perlman was recently in an interview. He still wants to play Hellboy once again. And he even said also, guys, he would pretty much do it at the age 80. So, Ron Perlman was actually in a, what do you call it, guys? Ron Perlman was in a interview, and he actually did state the following. I mean, if I was asked to do one with David Harbour, but the only Hellboy I'm interested in is doing Hellboy 3, by finishing the trilogy, which started with Del Toro and the original crew. But it can't be dropped out. You know, call me in 5 years and we haven't made number 3 yet. Ask me if I'm ready at age 80, and I'll go, yeah, alright. As long as I'm covered in rubber, no one will know I'm pissing my pants till I get to 80. So, I mean, if Ron Perlman wants to wait till he's age 80 to do some as Red, I mean, that's another name for Hellboy, guys. If he wants to reprise and do a third movie overall, I mean, what is 5 years from now? Wait, guys, 2031. So, if Ron Perlman wants to wait that long, for half a decade, and do a number 3 with David Harbour, good luck with that. All I'm gonna say is, guys, Ron Perlman, good luck with that. I mean, we don't know if he's gonna be living by then.
No cause for concern.
I mean, if Ron Perlman wants to wait that long to do the Hellboy in the future, I mean, why not wait till next year? I mean, if not 2031, I can maybe still see him doing, you know, I actually want to see him do the rest of Hellboy in the very beginning. But if you guys remember, the recent one that was not with Ron Perlman in it, you look at the reboot of the 2019 movie. But if you guys remember, it was recently directed by Neil Marshall at the time. And also has Stranger Things fame. Now, if you guys remember who played Hellboy, it was Harbour. Also, the other actors that were in it was Mila Jovovich, Ian McShane, Sasha Lane, Daniel Day Kim, and Thomas Hensworth from Spider-Man 3. I mean, if Ron Perlman wants to, I don't think I should blame his butt for not waiting that long. But I doubt he waits. I doubt he waits and works that long. But if he wants to wait and do something with, wait to do anything with Hellboy by then, I mean, who knows? He might still be alive by then, but I don't want to question him. It's only hell, but when. I mean, he's done a lot with, doing some with Hellboy in the very beginning. Since 2004, and then you had the main villain by the name of Prince Nuada back then, so it's on a battle for the throne.
You were right.
So, I mean, I will end on this. If Ron Perlman wants to wait till he's 80 to do some with that franchise, I don't know. I mean, that's up to Ron Perlman if he wants to wait that long, but for me, guys, in my perspective, if he wants to wait that long, fine. But I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't wait for another 5 years. It's like if you want to trap a Terminator, you gotta know what you want to do. Well, I know guys, Arnold Schwarzenegger cannot play the Terminator for that long.
My turn.
I mean, who knows what's gonna be going on in the future. So, I mean, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of hating for that, but I just don't want. Here's the thing, guys. I don't want to have Ron Perlman wait too long to go back as Hellboy again. So, I mean, I'm not saying if he can still do it. He still has a lot of time in the world to do a third one and finish it up. So, but the only one he pretty much got his eyes on was Silver Blair. Silver Blair back in time. Those two had a good relationship going on in the first two Hellboy movies. Not once, but twice. So, we'll see. I mean, if he wants to wait till he's 80, he should be barely alive by then. But, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if he does, I don't think it'll make a lot of money. I doubt that the Hellboy would make a lot. Only Ron Perlman can play him. If he wants to wait that long, he's got enough spirit to do whatever he wants. Get the money he wants, so yeah, we'll see. Well guys, speaking of other stuff, I'm gonna go to the very top. Ubisoft says Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake needed more time and investment that we could responsibly commit. And it took like 5 years after it was first due to launch. But there is no second chance. So if you guys remember what Ubisoft, put in, ever since yesterday or Tuesday. So Ubisoft, decided to, do some with a bunch of games coming out of its company that were in development or pretty much not outside the box. So, so some of the games were pretty much cancelled or pretty much postponed. And as far as I know, Prince of Persia, I think, I want to say guys, Prince of Persia, I believe, was pretty much cancelled. Well, probably not cancelled. But we all know Ubisoft is doing a remake, a rumored remake of Assassin's Creed. That's what I was thinking, guys. Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. So they're trying to do some with that. They're doing some that's more closer than whatever meets the eye right now. So they're doing some that's more attached and where it could be and what's going to be going on for sure. I don't expect we'll get some for Black Flag remake anytime soon. I mean, if anything else, they can. I mean, I feel like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time was cancelled this week, but I feel like it would have been overdue. I feel like it would have been waiting long enough, as it would have been, but I'm not going to get that close. What Ubisoft is, putting some together. So, I mean, Ubisoft knows how to do so much with it. Whatever they can, not bark or not have something with orders on it. So. Well guys, I'm gonna jump into top stories real quick and do a smart move really fast. In top stories today, guys. So yeah, guys, the top stories today. You guys can check out the movie review to Return to Silent Hill. Well, let me tell you something. From what I've heard, Return to Silent Hill, it's not good. It's not. I mean, from what I've heard, the review, it's not that great. It's not that good. I mean, as far as I'm aware of, as a two-time first place winner, I wouldn't technically watch it. I wouldn't barely watch it if it actually had any remarks, anything close between. Not just that, but also closer to Resident Evil. We're doing some with the first two games coming out of Dying Light for the console. So
it's time.
But I have heard Return to Silent Hill is not good. It does not have a reason to make good remarks or good feedback. So, you guys can check out that review. And I've heard Mercy wasn't any good with Chris Pratt, so Ubisoft did actually cancel 6 projects. One of them does include the remake of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, so if they're actually canceling that game, I feel like they're not going to be able to persuade or, you know, get somewhere to overheat or have something that they don't want to, you know, wait around to do, at least. We never know what the future is going to be, you know, leaning towards, or whatever they haven't done yet. It would always be a matter of time. Be a matter of time before anything else gets the attention. It just depends whatever it reflects. It'll be okay. Because we have what talk about a little bit time, but I already got these monsters a little bit not not meeting expectations, but get them a little more trapped. And that's fun. The 3 of them poisoned. I'm not gonna jump into the main story until probably next week. Just to let you guys know. It won't be till probably next week, if I get a chance. I do know we're gonna have a day with Argif, and it's not gonna be pretty, but by the time we battle him, that I can tell you as we speak. So I don't want to take on Argif right now, since it would just jeopardize our odds, or in talking about our chances. It's just I don't want to try to battle him yet. I mean, we won't have enough time to do it. But one thing I will do is, oh wow, I was gonna get a taco for him, but I guess I could probably start doing, maybe get this one unicorn out. I'm trying to knock him out of the park. Oh, 100 even, guys. Look at this. I can do something that can, bring a lot of balance and like a little bit of power in hand. So, also, guys, coming out of in-gaming news, the Brave and the Bold gets its writer, but DC is reportedly in no rush to try to, as a matter of fact, to put out yet another Batman movie. Now, I actually read something about, a little bit about, what they're actually doing with Batman right now, according to James Gunn.
Wake up.
And what they're actually doing is, so from what I've heard, James Gunn is not going to have 2 Batman movies come out the same year and start releasing in the same year that part 2 of Batman is releasing in theaters. And you guys remember what the release date is? So apparently the part 2 of the Batman is scheduled to release in theaters. It's start evolving on October 1st of next year. So I doubt James Gunn is going to be delaying that again to have Brave and the Bold get announced. No, I don't see them pushing anything else. Have them do something that they don't want to stretch that far. Have a common bond to stretch closer. So I don't see. No, here's the thing. I don't see 2 Batman movies releasing at the same time for next year. James Gunn is not going to persuade that. So, but from what I've heard, guys, James Gunn is going to be giving us a little more info involving Brave and the Bold, and from what I've heard is Brave and the Bold is going to be set in stone and just have a little bit of involvement until whatever happens with the Batman Part 2 with Robert Pattinson. So, but he's not going to be in. From what I've heard, he's not going to be in Brave and the Bold as Batman. So, from what I've heard, he's going to be off script. So, and that's according to James Gunn. And then, so apparently if James Gunn is looking to do something with Brave and the Bold, from what I've heard, it won't be until
Steady does it.
2028. If we're looking at the years, we're looking at the weeks, we're looking at the dates. So apparently James Gunn just needs to navigate thanks to his Batman 2, and also most likely the Batman 3. Because I can see Batman 3 not releasing until after Brave and the Bold. If James Gunn wants to stretch it that far. So if you guys remember, what James Gunn did actually add this week, that the fans won't get an update of the Brave and the Bold till after the Batman 2 starts coming out. And we'll look at 2028 for Brave and the Bold. But we all know Robert Pattinson is not going to be turning as Batman. So I don't blame James Gunn for doing that. I just feel like he wants to get something heavily and not pushed too high with, again, Brave and the Bold release. And get some in theaters and get a trailer. Who's going to be playing as Batman? Who's going to be doing something to, for the characters, so. I mean, at least James Gunn is not going to put something overboard. Saying that needs to get done, that needs to get done, so. I mean, James Gunn is doing whatever he wants to take his time on. So, but I will say, guys, James Gunn does love Batman. He really does. Guys, here's the thing, if by the time the first Batman got released, Michael Keaton was the very, very first one to be involved. Okay, so you have the actors as a lineup, and also from top to bottom. You look at Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Ben Affleck, and now, Robert Pattinson. So I don't see, I don't see James Gunn putting the Batman 3 anytime. I don't see him putting that aside right now. I mean, if James Gunn wants to have eyes glued and also strings attached for whatever he wants to do for Brave and the Bold, we probably won't get anything till after the Batman 2 gets released in theaters. I mean that's exactly what I've been hearing. So
right.
I don't think there's a lot of sources to really drag or whatever's going to be going on. So, but I just don't see James Gunn putting something towards Brave and the Bold, and see what we are leaning towards completely. So if James Gunn is just being patient. I mean, he's a patient director. Let him do whatever he wants to really do. I mean, he's been making millions of dollars as we speak, so he's got enough. James Gunn always has enough on his plate, so he doesn't need another one to really get enough to really get the entire DC company hyped. Involving Batman, doing some with Superman, doing some with Robin, doing some with the entire thing with DC. So, here's the thing, I just don't see Brave and the Bold getting announced right now. I mean, if he wants to do something, then all I know is people deserve a lot of their money's worth. So, I just don't see. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, I repeat, I don't see James Gunn pushing Brave and the Bold anytime soon. I mean, if he wants to do something with, maybe do something, further. I mean, the only thing I can see him only focusing on is, finishing off, the second part of Batman. And start leaning towards that, so. I mean, that's the only thing I can really say. But I don't see any announcement for Brave and the Bold just yet. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't want to get ourselves stretched. We don't want to get ourselves, onky-dory. So, I mean, we can always do enough to really see what the plans are and see what's going to be thrown in the blanks. So yeah, we'll have enough on its plate. We'll have enough to really see what they actually want to do. And apparently, guys, to talk about is keeping everybody healed and healed. But we are creating a little more time, guys, since I'm talking to you guys. So, but here's the thing: as far as anything else, as I mentioned, guys, I repeat, as far as Ron Perlman goes, he may be 75, but I just don't. I repeat, fellas. I mean, if he wants to wait till he's 80, fine. I don't want to say if he's going to be retiring after the third installment is read, but if he wants to, that's up to him.
My turn.
But I just don't want to have anything for him to really saying he's pretty much going to be over and done with as a hero as such. And we got to bring him back. We got to bring the one who played as Myers. Got to bring Selma Blair back. Maybe Jeffrey Tambor back. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I'm not 100% sure how old Jeffrey Tambor is. But you guys know he's best known for playing as Plankton and SpongeBob. So, notice, guys, he also does play the commissioner in the first 3 movies. Besides that Nickelodeon stuff. So, but people don't have to press on towards anything.
Ready and waiting.
I mean, people can always do so much to really, get enough money on pretty much closer and have enough to really, stack up and also not take the dice as much. But, well, we'll see what's going on. Keep something attached, keep everything else, positive, and, in a theory. I mean, we want to call it as a positive theory, so. Well, we'll see what's going on. It's all about being patient. It's all about seeing what's going on. Whatever happens in the future with,
I'm in your debt.
With these kind of movies. Especially with Hellboy, guys. So, I'm not going to really say if that needs done, if the other stuff needs to be all set and good to go. I mean, like I said, guys, the first time Ron Perlman did play as Hellboy was back in, what do you call it, guys? Ron Perlman played Hellboy ever since, well, as I mentioned before, guys, Hellboy was released back in 2004,
My turn.
and he was like fucking, it was like in his 40s. Actually, no, here's the thing, guys, not exactly in his 40s. He was like in his 50s at the time. But one of the last movies that Ron Perlman was in was,
keep moving forward.
was in the second movie of Blade with Wesley Snipes. And also, guys, the late part of that, that Wesley Snipes was partnered with recently. So, yeah, I have no clue. But I do know if Ron Perlman wants to decide and have Del Toro still welcome him back.
Right.
I mean, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. It just depends what he actually wants to do. I know he's not going to do anything else completely. Whatever he actually wants to continue his net worth of money. And just wait for his moment to sign one final time. Now, if you look at 2 movies, hear me out, guys. If you want to talk about 2 movies, every single movie deserves a 3-movie trilogy. I mean, there's been a bunch of movies that have done that. You talk about Star Wars, Star Trek, Indiana Jones. I can backtrack. But I don't want to have some that's more, overlaps.
Right.
But all I'm saying is, guys, if Ron Perlman's got enough in his body,
It's over.
he can do exactly what he wants to do as Hellboy. I mean, him playing as Hellboy is like badass, in my opinion. But I haven't seen Hellboy in quite some time. I mean, the movie is funny, as long as he's not surrounded by cats.
Where to?
I don't see that being out of the question. So, I mean, whatever Ron Perlman wants to do, it's up to him, you know? He's got enough to really show what he's made of. He's got enough to do whatever he wants to do. And we got him, guys, 98. Bye-bye, it's Chocobo. We're gonna wrap everything up in a few minutes, guys. But yeah, well, like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. If everything else goes exactly what's planned, despite the fact with, you know, guys, with Hellboy, with Ron Perlman and whatnot, I have no clue.
What is it?
But if he wants to come back as Hellboy, that's up to him. I don't see him waiting for another 5 years to do that. I mean, if he wants to, that's up to him. But we don't know exactly what the future is going to be holding, guys. I mean, that's something we don't exactly know. I'm going to do Reflect, guys, for Duad as a Time Maids. With the horns on it, and... I mean, people can always do so much. People can always do something people haven't done yet, people haven't requested themselves yet. So, do I want to do a Mystic for her? Actually, I want to complete that. I want to get like 1 or 2 more abilities before I do some with my Chemist / White Maids. Before I do anything else.
Are you hat? Thank you.
So yeah, we'll see what's going on, guys. I'm not sure. So yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap everything up for today. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. With Ezra King and Your Luckiest Man. With our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, wonderful, grateful, you know, fantastic, no weaknesses of our biggest, awesome, strongest power of our community. Guys, remember, we are now at 641 mods today. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. But I do know, so guys, based on the schedule, I will be back with Nice People at Sea, also with Pete tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a call back from Kevin. Hopefully, as soon as I can. Hopefully later on today, maybe sometime in the afternoon. And about next week's new schedule. Besides, if I'm just looking at... like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. If I'm just looking at 10 hours for another damn thing to collect... No. No. I mean, he told me apparently, guys, I talked to Pete. I texted him yesterday. And he told me to get with Assisted Management... because he pretty much does the schedules. I'm like, I can do that. So Kevin's going to have to be the backup I can turn to. And that's what I told my two love and a little bit of a barrel last night. As a 2-time first place winner. Okay, so I need to do something with that. I need to get with Kevin and see what we can come up with and add. But based on the schedule, guys, I'll be back with Nice People at Sea finally by tomorrow. So I've got 2 to 7 tomorrow. And then I'm going to be off, I mean, as far as I know, Sunday we're getting a lot of snow. So I encourage you guys not to be out and about, not to do any ice skating. If you guys are living outside here in the state of Ohio, or pretty much here in the United States, I don't want you guys to slip and fall. Of course, I don't want to see your ass getting, start slipping. Because the last thing people want to have is broken legs, broken bones, torn ligaments, having your head get hurt. The best thing to do, guys, is to stay home on a Sunday. I don't want you guys to slip and fall. And when it would hurt much. But you guys just got to be careful. I don't want you guys to slip and slip. Or slip and thick all the time, so... That's why I've got my two love and barrel. And you guys in the chat, also WoW and Steve. Our 3 families into 1. And also, guys, RPGs and baseball together. Sunday, I can just play Warriors. But I'm gonna wrap everything up for today, guys. as far as anything else, since I won't be back for my 2 to 7 shift tomorrow, I can maybe shoot another episode of Alan Wake 2 on Saturday. If not, my next stream will probably won't be back till Sunday. That way I can, gladly get an episode and jump into some more Hogwarts Legacy. But we'll see what's going on, guys. Give you guys info, and we don't want to push people's buttons. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, we've been doing a good job of grinding between our characters and characters as such. I mean, since Rams are back to a night, sort of break August stuff. All you talk about is crap, and then we'll get enough to really persuade. Have enough. Here's the guys, have enough offense and defense to put together, and have something to not to have anything else go either way, but we'll have enough to really, paralyze August when we get a chance. So we'll be fine. I just thought we would do some grinding today, since it was not a new episode last week, since I was easily tired. So I'm hoping to stop with that, hopefully. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment, guys. If you guys have if any of you, or a lot of people that are active and staying, effective, taking your time. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can type them in the chat. Leave them in the chat. Yeah, like I said earlier, guys. I'll say it again. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can type them in the chat, and your king and your luckiest man can answer. Also, guys, the most important thing, the most important rule, is love, support, and respect is the key. So you also being creative. You can say we're sounding nice and good. You can say we're sounding good. You can say we're having laughs, socialization, and see what everybody's been up to. We want to see what's going on, see how our channels are doing. We don't want to have somebody pause a band or put something by taking a break. People deserve to have a break if we want, but we don't want to push people aside. We'll have a distraction by, throwing a snowball to somebody. It's not going to be a good function. It's not going to be for getting yourself in the safety net. So, and yes, guys, knowledge is power. We are now at 641 mods on the channel, which is a good refreshment and a good deal. And also, guys, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do, guys, is headline on channels that are staying active, keeping everybody else refreshed, getting everybody else get enough sleep, get enough warmth. Even though we're getting a bunch of that damn snow on Sunday, and this is just my advice, guys. I don't want to see your ass slip. I don't want you guys to be covered in a snowman. If you guys can stay home and stay warm, that would be awesome. That would be great. I'm staying at the house. I'm pretty much staying at the house on Sunday. If I'm not working Sunday, that's good. I don't want to just have to get carts and still getting covered in snow. Because I know Beryl and my two love don't want to see that from me. You guys in the chat don't want to see that. So the best and safe bet is keep your butts warm. That's all I can suggest. That's King, guys, and the luckiest man, and your 2-time first place winner. No worries. But other than that, guys, all we have to do, guys, to have our channel, get our numbers up on Aesthetics, all we need to do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, guys, if a lot of you here today can help me, I can help you guys so easily. You guys can leave your comments after the stream. If you guys have any questions or concerns, or any live stream we do, we always want to keep everything under control. Keep everybody else highlighted. Don't leave everybody else replaced or feel bad, feel terrible. We always want to see exactly what we're doing. That's all we can settle. Keep everything else continuing. And that's all there is to it. Well, guys, for your king and your luckiest man, the most important thing, if we can get our channels boost and rise them up again, all we need to do, guys, is we watch our videos in full, like and say on the stream, guys, so we have our social media, no propaganda or anything. It's all on a chalkboard, like it makes a lot of sense to make noise, which is not a good thing. But all we have to do, guys, is we watch our videos in full, like and say on the stream, so we have our social media, our YouTube accounts, Facebook and Twitter X accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and all the good stuff, and all the good priorities. But alright, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. I should be back, if not Saturday, guys, for another episode of Alan Wake 2, probably Sunday. I can officially go back to Hogwarts Legacy, and, you know, get the tabs going, and get back to rocking and rolling as a 2-time first place winner. So if not this Saturday, guys, probably Sunday. So, and we won't be back to cheerleading on Monday, guys. That I can tell you right now. So, it'll be after the efforts of that snowstorm on Sunday. But please, guys, please, stay warm. Stay at your houses. Do not go out and about all the time. Stay where you're at. That's the best way possible. It's pretty much for your safety. That's the best way. If you're staying with a friend, staying with a family, keep yourselves warm. You don't want to be stuck outside forever. You don't. But alright, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. You guys stay warm. You guys have a good rest for Thursday. And for your 2-time first place winner, stay warm and do not get yourselves a wind chill. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. So remember, guys, a reminder, I should be back maybe Saturday, if not, probably Sunday, and can finally return and get it up and play some more Hogwarts Legacy on Sunday. But as long as I'm not working at team on Sunday, that's good. If I can do Monday, fine. But I need to talk to Kevin. And have him get in touch with assistant management and do some with the 15 hours. Besides, I can always allot 15, unlock a little more, like 20. But that's the maximum that I can reach. With nice people at team, so. Also with Pete included. But alright, guys, guys have a good rest of your Thursday with your king and your luckiest man. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And until then, I will see you guys and